Hey there YouTube, this is sjm4306 back with another random video, and this time it's a 3-day weekend because I don't know where you guys are located, but I'm in America, and it's Memorial Day here, so I get the day off for a change. So anyway, I was going through some of my old stuff, and I've been removing labels from, let me grab, these old cassettes that I had, and I reused these. I can't remember what was on here before, but I had re-recorded over them, and they had these labels on them that I wanted to remove. So I'd use, sorry about that. So I'd use isopropyl alcohol to remove them at one point in time, but it was a lot of work and it was kind of a pain. So when I was at my dollar store the other day, I'd found that they had Goo Gone in these little containers for $1 each, and this will actually last quite a while. You don't really need that much. And so I thought, you know what? I never tried this, so why not? I'll give it a try. And lo and behold, it works amazing. You can actually put it on the paper label. You don't have to rip off the paper label first. It'll actually soak into the label and then just remove everything as one piece. You just leave it there for, depending on how stuck on it is, for like half an hour to an hour, and you're good to go, which is amazing. Anyway, I found these old floppy disks, and as you can see, I have no idea where the labels went. Labels fell off, but they left all the adhesive on here, which is a pain. So I'm going to take a Q-tip, open this guy up, and the great thing about this Goo Gone, I don't know about all of it, but it smells like oranges. So it smells so good that you kind of want to eat it, but you really shouldn't. Actually, please don't. Anyway, I'm just going to take a Q-tip, soak it, and go over this and just pretty much moisten all this gunk that has this adhesive on here. You can kind of see when I hold that at an angle where the sticky parts are. And I'm just going to let this soak and put this to the side, and then do the same thing on the other one. And then we'll come back to it after it's good and ready. And try and see if it'll all wipe off, which I'm gonna suspect it does. Wish you guys could smell this. Smells kind of like if you guys ever had citrus, like an orange preserve, sort of like a jam or a jelly. It smells exactly like that, and I love that, and I kind of want to eat this, but it's not edible. Anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna let this sit between the two of these for a good, I'll leave it for half an hour just to make sure. And we shall come back and see what is what. Okay, so these have been sitting for probably about half an hour. So I'm just gonna take the Q-tip and, sorry about that, get this in shot and just rub away. Unfortunately, some of this seems to have gotten kind of in between the shutter, so it's kind of a little difficult to remove that one spot. But it looks like everything else is coming off. And now obviously if I left this for even longer, the results would come off a lot easier than that. But already you can see, just for sitting here for half an hour, most of it has actually been able to be removed. So probably gonna let this sit some more and then go over it with a clean Q-tip or something like that. But yeah, pretty happy with this. If you leave it overnight for like really sticky sticker residue, it just peels off the next morning. This is basically oil based, so you really do have to let it like soak in. So I think these maybe half an hour might not have been enough for, this residue in particular. So I'm gonna leave these a little more, but yeah, you can see already like most of it's been removed, and pretty much all that gunk there is sitting on this Q-tip now. So anyway, yeah, that that actually works pretty well. Seeing as, especially as I got this for $1. One thing is, if you do get it on your hands, it leaves this oily, kind of gooey, sticking mess on your fingers that you gotta wash off. But yeah, other than that, this works really well. You do have to be patient, but yeah, it'll pretty much remove pretty much anything I found that any type of old sticker residue or just labels in general that have just like really stuck on, that normally when you try to peel it off it tears and it rips. You just use a Q-tip to soak the top of the label and then leave it like a day or two, and it'll actually soak all the way through the label, and then release the adhesive, and the adhesive will actually come off with the label, which is absolutely great. So the only thing you have to clean up with is just take like a paper towel or something, soak it in a little isopropyl, and then rub the oil residue from the Goo Gone, and you're good to go. So that's absolutely amazing. So definitely, if you guys are into restoring old electronics that people put labels on and whatnot, Goo Gone will work absolute wonders, especially since I got this for $1. It's like nothing. But yeah, even a little bit like this, I've already removed probably close to like 20 or 30 labels, and you can see I barely used any of it at all, because you really only need like just a light surface film worth per label. So yeah, even this little bottle will last me quite a while for $1. So definitely a good investment. And I've had lots of comments in my past videos where I try to remove labels and whatnot and gooey stickers using isopropyl alcohol, which is just some random stuff I got. That's came with a Radio Shack PCB kit. That's basically isopropyl, and then this too, I have a 91%. I usually use that, but definitely Goo Gone actually works a lot more effectively, and less scrubbing. With the isopropyl alcohol, you're going to need to use your fingernails or something to kind of scrub, to work with the alcohol in order for it to work. But Goo Gone just works. So anyway, yeah, this wasn't, I'm not paid to advertise this or anything like that. I just found this, and lots of comments pointed me towards it, so I thought I'd try it out, and I'm definitely giving it a thumbs up. So anyway, sorry to ramble on for a long time, but hopefully you guys could, use something like this for yourselves. So hopefully this is a welcome tip, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.